matter? What's the matter?
I have to talk to you about something.
Yikes, sounds heavy.
Well, it is, well, in a way. I want to tell Bob about us.
Oh, why?
Because he's chief of staff and a good friend of mine. And there's a lot of people who are close to him, who know about us, you know, like Tom and Marco and Lisa and now Franny. And I just wanted to be the one to tell him, not somebody else.
Sounds like, to me, you're making a big deal out of this.
No. No, I mean, let's face it. There's a lot of people in this hospital who would react the same way that John did. And I just want to prepare Bob in case, you know, someone gives him flack.
Well, if you feel better about it, then just tell him.
It's all right with you, then?
Come on, if it was up to me, I'd take out an ad in the City Times and the Argus, you know, a big heart laced around it, arrow through the middle. Casey loves Lila, vice versa.
Well, I'm not worried about that, because I know you don't have the money to do it.
Oh, well, I may just scrape it together yet.
Oh, yeah? Casey, this is the wrong place.
No, you don't seem to understand something. Everybody we know is at the wedding.
Ooh. Enjoy yourself, even though you weren't invited.
Are you nervous?
Can you hear my heart pounding?
Well, I see there's nothing to be nervous about. This is the beginning of a wonderful, brand new life for you.
I know, Duncan. It's all so perfect. It seems like a dream.
Well, it's very real. And there is no such thing as a McKechnie curse. And I hope this proves that to you once and for all. You ready?
Duncan, there's one thing I want to say before we go inside.
All right.
Thank you, Father.
As the world turns.
One little bounce sheet, a handy little thing, makes your clothes dry softly without static cling. Bounce in a sheet beats liquid in a cup, 'cause it gets rid of static cling where it builds up.
Bounce makes the clothes feel soft. Soft!
Bounce is more convenient than a liquid in the washer. You get cushy softness, a nice fresh scent, and that famous bounce freedom from static cling.
Bounce in the dryer, that's what counts, 'cause you've got it all when you've got Bounce.
Look around today, and you'll see less dandruff and more beautiful hair.
Dandruff is good for your hair.
Because people are using Head & Shoulders more than ever before. Head & Shoulders.
Dandruff is good for your hair.
Dandruff control shampoo that pampers your hair every time you shampoo. It's like an apple a day. Head and Shoulders.
You know, it's amazing how kids learn just by watching. But the other day, it was Bobby who taught me something about Ivory. There was no soap in the shower, so Bobby brought me his Ivory. Well, I tried it, and I found you just can't beat Ivory's natural kind of clean. And I use a deodorant anyway, so why do I need one in my soap? And who needs heavy perfumes? Not me. Ivory's natural kind of clean is all I need.
Get back to a natural kind of clean. Rediscover Ivory Purity. And for hands, try Liquid Ivory in a pump.
Awesome breaks. The Race to Win TV Guide's Grand Prix Hot Numbers contest is on. Each TV guide has its own special hot number. Your number is picked. You could win one of 10 1988 sophisticated Renault medallions, one a week for 10 weeks, plus over 150 other prizes every week. So fasten your seatbelts. TV Guide's Grand Prix Hot Numbers contest is going to drive you wild. Yo-hard!
It's never happened before. It may never happen again. It starts 9:20 a.m. sharp this Saturday, 500 minutes only. The 500-minute sale at the Brick. If you need anything for your home, furniture, appliances, television, video recorder, or stereo, be at the Brick Saturday. Every item in the store will be reduced for 500 minutes only. The 500-minute sale Saturday, 9:20 a.m. sharp till 5:40 p.m. at the Brick.
Looks really beautiful, doesn't she? A storybook bride.
I want you to pay close attention. You'll be doing the same thing yourselves very soon.
I'm just glad my brother's going to be my best man. I'll need a strong arm to hold me up. Please be seated. Dearly beloved, we're gathered together on this joyous occasion in the sight of God and these witnesses to join together this man and this woman, Brian Whitney McCall and Beatrice Mary McKechnie, in the bonds of holy matrimony. Who will give the bride away?
I will, as her father.
Father? Oh, I knew something was going to happen. I knew it. Where's Marlo?
Whoa. I gotta get back to work. Okay. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Lila, may I speak to you for a moment?
Oh. What about?
I realize as Craig's mother, you may not think very highly of me. But it was wrong of you to tell him that there was something going on between Meg and me.
Well, you know, I just couldn't help it. Because I knew Meg was seeing someone on the sly, and since you did call the house and didn't leave a message...
You misunderstood the situation.
Oh, maybe. But I feel responsible for Meg living in my house. I happen to be a close friend of the family.
Yes, well, I don't question your motives. But there's nothing going on between Meg and me that should be of any concern to anyone, and there never has been.
Well, I sincerely hope that's true.
You know, I'm finding it hard to adjust to all the time and energy that's spent on gossip in this country. It's not like that where I came from.
I can assure you, Mr. Reyes, I was not gossiping. I was alerting my son to a situation that could hurt Meg very deeply.
Well, if you live in a glass house, you shouldn't throw stones.
And what exactly does that mean, Mr. Reyes?
The shoe fits.
Did you come to this hospital just to tell me this?
No, actually, I have an appointment with Dr. Michaels, but she doesn't seem to be here.
Yes, she's at Brian McCall's wedding.
Well, I guess she forgot to tell me.
Well, isn't that too bad?
Meg, come back here. I have something I want to tell you.
Marriage is not to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but reverently, deliberately, and in accordance with the purposes for which it was instituted by God. Into this holy union, Brian Whitney McCall and Beatrice Mary McKechnie come now to be joined. If any of you can show just cause why they may not lawfully be married, speak now, or forever hold your peace. Do you, Beatrice Mary, take this man to be thy wedded husband, to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep thee only unto him, so long as ye both shall live?
I do.
Repeat after me. I, Beatrice, take thee, Brian, to be my wedded husband.
I, Beatrice, take thee, Brian, to be my wedded husband.
To have and to hold from this day forward, to love and to cherish, for as long as we both shall live.
To have and to hold from this day forward, to love and to cherish, for as long as we both shall live.
And thereto I plight thee my troth.
And thereto I plight thee my troth.
Do you, Brian, take this woman to be thy wedded wife, to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and health, and forsaking all others, keep thee only unto her, so long as ye both shall live?
I do.
Repeat after me. I, Brian, take thee, Beatrice, to be my wedded wife.
I, Brian, take thee, Beatrice, to be my wedded wife.
To have and to hold from this day forward, to love and to cherish, for as long as we both shall live.
To have and to hold from this day forward, to love and to cherish, for as long as we both shall live.
And thereto I plight thee my troth.
And thereto I plight thee my troth.
Do you have a ring? Place it on the bride's finger and repeat after me. This ring I give you in token and pledge of our constant faith and abiding devotion.
This ring I give you in token and pledge of our constant faith and abiding devotion.
Beatrice, do you have a ring? Place it on the groom's hand and repeat after me. This ring I give you in token and pledge of our constant faith and abiding devotion.
This ring I give you in token and pledge of our constant faith and abiding devotion.
Those whom God has put together, let no man put asunder. For as much as Brian and Beatrice have consented together in holy wedlock, and have witnessed the same before God in this company, and thereto have given and pledged their troth, one to the other, and have declared the same by giving and receiving rings and joining hands, I pronounce that they are husband and wife. Brian, you may kiss your bride.
Hello, Mrs. McCall.
Presenting the greatest places in the world to buy shoes. Rome, Beverly Hills, and Bata. Perhaps the greatest. Because where else can you buy any regular priced athletic shoe and get a second pair for half price? So once the world discovers Bata, it could be a Arrivederci Roma. Bye-bye Beverly Hills. Because between Bata and expensive shoes, price is the difference. The only difference.
New Vivid is the liquid bleach that's safe to use directly on colored fabrics.
Okay? New Vivid is the liquid bleach that's safe on colored fabrics, removes stains, and really brightens your clothes.
That's a neat idea.
Yeah. New Vivid is the liquid bleach that's safe on colored fabrics, removes stains, really brightens your clothes, and you add undiluted right at the beginning of the wash so you can get out of the laundry room quicker.
From the world's richest coffee beans comes the world's richest tasting coffee. Nescafe Instant Coffee. The richer, more satisfying coffee taste of Nescafe Rich Blend. There are no richer tasting coffees than the coffees of Nescafe.
When I made the decision that we should stop seeing each other, I was thinking of you first. What would be best for you?
Why, you didn't ask me how I felt.
I didn't have to, Meg. I knew it was the right decision to make, that we should stop things where they were. You have to understand that I haven't always been unselfish enough to give up something that I wanted for someone else's sake. I know I'm still seeing Dr. Michaels, and one of the problems I've been working on is that side of my nature that wouldn't let Sierra go, even when she told me again and again that she couldn't be happy with me.
Oh, wait a minute, I'm not sure you should take all the responsibility for that. I mean, she's carrying your child.
No. I knew, even before I knew about the child, that she was emotionally committed to Craig and couldn't give herself freely to me. But that only made me more determined to fight for her.
I can understand that.
Can you?
Yeah. I'm pretty competitive myself. I mean, all my teachers tell me that. When I make up my mind I want something, I go and get it. Even if I'm told it's a lost cause.
Well, Meg, I think you're young enough that you won't end up an old man with a shrink like me. I'm sure that a young man will come along who won't complicate your life, and you'll be able to put all of this unpleasantness behind you.
Well, since we're being so open here and honest and all of that stuff, I have to tell you that when I left the other night and when I kissed you goodbye, I was really hoping you'd change your mind. Okay, it sounds funny, but I find you fascinating. And I'm sorry I won't get to know you any better. I think we're more alike than I thought. Well, I got a class.
Meg, there's one more thing. I'm sure that there is something going on between Lila and Casey. Now, I only tell you this in case she starts to give you trouble and you need some ammunition.
I've known about Casey and Lila. And I'm not going to use it against them. It sounds funny, I would have. Another time, I guess I'm seeing things differently. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Your mother is it?
Very good. How are you?
Didn't Beatrice look lovely? Oh, she really did. It was just a beautiful ceremony. Everything was perfect.
I hope when your time comes, Seth, that you're as put together as Brian was.
I don't think there's much chance of that, Doctor.
Well, have a piece of cake for me. I gotta go.
You're not going to the reception with us?
No, I can't miss any more classes. Oh, well, Seth, why don't you just come along with us?
Oh, no, I think I ought to get out to the farm.
No, stay. Stay for a little while. Just scout it out. It'll help us plan our reception.
Oh, how can I say no, huh? I'll scout it out.
Why don't you go with Kim? I have to go by the house and pick up Sabrina.
Well, don't take no for an answer.
But why didn't she come?
Well, she insisted on staying home with Danny and Chris till Ellen gets there. I really think it's because there were going to be so many people here. She was just feeling shy about being stared at or whatever.
Where's Mom?
Oh, she's out in the reception area with Margot. I think Margot is trying to avoid John.
Listen, honey, your father and I had a long talk with Sabrina last night, and we would like to do the same thing with you. Now, your schedule is so heavy, we're going to have to make the time for it.
Oh, sure. I gotta go. Have a good time at the reception,
I'll
okay?
see you later.
All right, honey.
No chance. Without you.
Okay.
Hey, you're next in line.
Yeah, I know, and I can't even stay for the reception. I have a class.
Oh, listen, can you give me a ride back to the hospital?
Yeah, sure.
Wait a minute. Brian actually went through with the wedding this time. Swan danced at his reception.
No, I have so much work to do that I would never enjoy myself, really.
Fine.
I just want to give my best to them.
Yeah, me too. Have a good time at the reception, you guys.
Have fun.
Socially.
Hey.
Hey.
I think you guys are stuck with me.
It was a lovely, lovely wedding.
Thank you so much.
You look absolutely beautiful.
Well, you always look beautiful, darling. Oh, I'm so happy for Brian.
Yes, a perfect couple. They really are.
Perfect. Talking about that, I just wish that Tom were home with you where he should be.
So do I. So do I. Well, Daddy of the bride. Oh, thanks for coming, absolutely beautiful, and I'm thrilled for you.
I look beautiful too.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, yes, terrific.
Judith Clayton, the Wicked Witch of the West.
What in the world is she doing here? After that nasty piece she wrote, let's just ignore her.
Excuse me.
Lucinda. Oh, my God. Come on. Excuse me. I'm so glad that someone on my payroll has some kind of newsworthy sense. Anything exciting happened? Darling, Mr. McKechnie has it broadcast, admitted to everybody that his sister is really the bride, is really his daughter. Illegitimate, obviously.
I'll have to talk to
Yes,
them.
they'll hate it, but do it.
Even better, we'll get it all on tape.
Good.
Just who the devil invited that Judith Clayton and that Lucy Walsh here?
Nobody. They crashed.
Oh, the nerve.
Just ignore them.
Oh,
Miss O'Hara, I'm Judith Clayton from Heart of
I'm
Our
well
City.
aware of who you are. This is a private affair.
I wondered if you had a comment about Brian McCall's marrying Beatrice McKechnie.
I told you I don't.
Well, surely you must have some reaction to seeing your ex-fiancé marry another woman. After all, you tried to marry him twice in the past year.
No, listen, you guys, for the newspaper person, just get yourself and your camera person out of here. I am very upset. Just get out of my way.
Wait a minute. Don't get near me, you beanbag. I don't want
I know
to
you're
try.
here for trouble. All right, come on. Get
really
I'll give you some trouble. I'll give you some trouble. Get out of my way. You want some trouble?
very
Don't give me any of your money. Now, give me a course in
I don't think that's even poor woman.
Oh, my, it's not funny. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what's funny.
That's enough.
That's funny. Is that funny? Is that funny?
No, leave me alone. All right, get off. And I'll get off. Get off.
Ladies, this is hardly the time or place.
It's a wonderful thing that this wonderful community of ours is doing to these folks. Don't hurt yourself. Let's get your arms off.
Thick and heavy. Thick and heavy. Thick and heavy. Thick and light. If you think you're seeing a mirage, you are. Deliciously thick, yet amazingly light.
It's never happened before. It may never happen again. It starts 9:20 a.m. sharp this Saturday, 500 minutes only. The 500-minute sale at the Brick. If you need anything for your home, furniture, appliances, television, video recorder, or stereo, be at the Brick Saturday. Every item in the store will be reduced for 500 minutes only. The 500-minute sale Saturday, 9:20 a.m. sharp till 5:40 p.m. at the Brick.
It wasn't my fault.
It wasn't my fault.
Was it his fault?
Not really.
Was it his fault?
Not totally.
When an accident happens, determining fault can be a very costly part of the claim. Car insurance companies are working on a smart form of no-fault auto insurance for bodily injury that could help reduce premiums, speed up payments, and improve your protection.
Well, whose fault was it?
Smart, no-fault insurance from private insurance companies. A change for the better.
You must have noticed the huge battle going on for billions of dollars worth of auto insurance premiums between the new Democratic Party and, of course, the big auto insurance companies. The auto insurers must be nervous because they're waging a big battle in the media for public opinion. They want your say-so for them to keep going. Well, it all breaks out in the open. Next, right here.
Hi. Hi.
How come you're not at the reception with Craig?
Oh, I couldn't go. I have too much work to do.
Oh, so you left Craig all alone, huh?
No, I'm sure he probably went with Sierra and Betsy.
Huh. Well, how was the wedding?
It was beautiful. Great, handsome couple, and guess there was a little excitement after I left. Yeah, I heard that Lucinda Walsh and Judith Clayton went 3 rounds, and that people had to hold back Shannon and Lisa from finishing the job.
You're kidding.
I guess you can see it on the 6 o'clock news because Judith Clayton had this camera person in there. I don't...
You just made my day.
Oh, good.
You know, I hope one day I could go to a wedding of yours and Craig's.
Well, I think that's up to Craig at this point. He has to be very, very sure of his feelings.
John,
Hi, ladies.
why aren't you at the reception?
Just got back. When I left, everybody was having a blast.
Oh, yeah? Well, were you around from when the free-for-all started?
Well, as a matter of fact, I was. I got to hand it to Lisa. She was dressed to the nines, but that didn't stop her from taking on Lucinda.
No, Marlo, I don't want a word of it in the City Times. No, we got whatever we needed with the minicam. We can use that later. No, Marlo, forget about McKechnie being his sister's father. Ignore the whole thing. Darling,
Hello, Lucinda.
did I ask you to come here?
You asked me to come yesterday. I came. You hadn't yet gone over the report, so I've come back now.
Well, I haven't read them yet, dear. I mean, one heck of a morning. Would you give me a little privacy and I'll get to them?
All right, I'm just trying to do my job, that's all.
Well, you're just too eager. You're so eager to please. You remind me of another employee who was full of charm and short on substance.
Are you comparing me to James Stenbeck?
Why would I do that, darling? Get on back to the office. Stop slithering about. Yes? Yes, Jane. I want you to see Clifford Breyer's widow, Ambrose. Ivor Snyder has the journal, but Mrs. Breyer may have other things. And if anybody gets hold of them, people might find out why Martin killed himself. Jane, you are perfectly capable of handling that by yourself. Yes, don't bother me anymore today. Oh, Judith? Well, are you all baked? Are you a baked Judith Clayton?
That handsome son-in-law of yours gone.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he's gone. Would you now? How about a little wedding champagne? I think
Lovely.
you've earned it. There you go.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, but do I make you nervous?
I'm just not used to having men march in and out of a lady's bathroom.
Oh, I hadn't even thought of it that way. Darling, I had an idea while you were in there. After your worthy work at the barricades today, I think that I want to give you a free hand with your stories from now on.
Do you really mean that?
Yes, I really mean that. Just be kind enough to run them by me before they go on the air. There's Klaus.
Hello.
Now, Klaus, this is the famous Judith Clayton, who you've seen on television only when she was wearing her clothes.
Yes, it is a pleasure to meet you, Miss Clayton.
Darling, we have had a bruising morning, but unfortunately Judith took the brunt of it. So I want you to be very good to her first.
Like that?
I can tell. Poor old Lizzie. She's
that piece of cake. I learned how to handle myself on the streets of South Philly.
Hey, you've come a long way, baby.
Sometimes I wonder. What do you think?
Shannon, I heard you did yourself proud today.
Thanks, Mulligan. It was nothing.
That's not what I heard.
Oh.
Telephone call for Mrs. McCall.
Oh, I think that's you because you see, Lisa is Mrs. Mitchell. You're the only Mrs. McCall.
Well, who'd be calling me?
I think this is the call.
Why don't we find out?
Hello? Yes, but I'm not sure I'm the Mrs. McCoy you're looking for. My name is, was Beatrice McKechnie. I just married Brian McCall today.
It's you I wanted, Beatrice.
Who is this?
Mary Callahan, your mother.
You know, some days I'm sure I don't have to remind you. It seems that our list of things to clean will never end. Fortunately, Haley's list of handy cleaning hints seems just as endless. Every once in a while, I go on a recovery mission to the basement, just to see what I've got stored down there. Now, if you find a favorite book in your basement, and dampness is threatening to add a chapter of its own, here's what to do. Sprinkle a little talcum powder, like so, between the book's pages. Now, cornstarch works as well. Now, just brush it away and let your fingers take a nice, dry walk down memory lane. If I had a marble for every spray bottle of cleaning liquid that stopped spraying before it was empty, I'd probably have enough marbles to eliminate the problem forever. And here's why. An uncooperative mister that seems to quit before the job is done likely has a suction tube that doesn't reach the bottom. Now, to raise the liquid level to meet the suction tube, simply add marbles or pebbles. Prime the pump to reactivate the spray, and spritz your cleaning troubles away. Vinyl bags and purses seem to attract scuff marks just to get us annoyed. Rather than add your black boot marks to the already scuffed surface, try this trick. Use a little lemon extract to remove scuff marks. Dab on a soft cloth and rub till the original surface is restored.
Over the years, fashion dictated a certain amount of discomfort. But times have changed, and so have we. We know comfort counts, especially in feminine protection. That's why we prefer new Carefree Panty Shield. All the security we expect with more comfort than ever, because new improved Carefree is softer, softer than ever. New Carefree Panty Shield. Comfort that's carefree.
The coast is clear. Nobody's here. Just you and me. Snuggle fabric softener. Snuggly softness is less expensive to use. Come on, sink into the fluffiest blankets or wrap yourself in the snuggliest robes with static cling under control and get everything cuddly fresh. You can do it. Just use me.
Snuggle fabric softener. Snuggly softness that's less expensive to use.
In the beginning, there are crisp red apples, tender, fresh green beans, luscious, juicy peaches. Gerber First Food, a new product with a unique texture, specially prepared to introduce your baby to pureed food. Fruits without added sugar, vegetables without added salt, no artificial flavors, colors, or fillers. Right from the start, good things come from Gerber.
And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
I'm so happy you called, Mother.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not surprised to hear my husband arranged it. It's so like him. She's right. It is so like him.
No, I got the number from Duncan.
What? You kept it all these years?
Oh, well, it's changed a few times, but I've kept abreast, as I have with all the important people in my life.
Oh. Yes, it's the happiest day of my life. I never thought I could be this happy. I will. Goodbye. I can't believe I took it.
I think I understand a bit of what she's feeling.
Well, I think you're probably the only one here who really does. So how are things going for you?
Well, I'm still adjusting. I had a long talk with my parents last night about the past. I feel I know them much better.
How are your feet? Okay. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Cal. I'm sorry Annie couldn't come over.
Well,
Oh, hi, Margot. Have a nice wedding, huh?
Yeah. I don't know, even the happiest occasions sort of make me sad sometimes. Thank you.
I think you just missed Tom.
Well, I do miss Tom a lot. But I don't know, I mean, just lately I've been feeling uncomfortable in my own skin. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been there.
What do you usually do to get over it?
I don't think you want to know.
Probably not.
Have you, tried to talk things over with John?
No.
Well, I think that's probably part of what's bothering you. You know, it can't be too easy on John right now. I mean, just losing Emma Snyder and then all this Sabrina business. I mean, it's hard to lose somebody that you counted on to be there.
I don't know. I'm dying to know what that fracas was.
Oh, I don't know. Judith Clayton started hassling Shannon, and Lisa decided to put her right, and then, of course, your mother got involved.
I've never seen Mother like that before, but the flowers were all over the place and everything. I just thought she's all right. Yeah, oh, well, and I called her earlier. Matthew said she was relaxing in the sauna. I think she's okay.
I've got to get to work, everybody. Yeah, I have to go. I really do.
What's Shannon going to do?
Well, I think she'll get by now.
Is everybody coming to Dusty's birthday party?
Yeah, speaking of which, I understand that you're going to be a young millionaire on your 90th birthday.
Oh, that's true. Going to set up a little nice trust fund for
That's
me.
terrific. If you think you need some help managing the money, come by and see us.
Oh.
Do good work, really.
All right, I'll keep it in mind. Thank you.
All right. See you, everybody. Okay, take care.
Bye-bye.
Shannon?
I see.
I'm gonna go.
Oh.
You gonna behave yourself while I'm gone? I mean...
Well, I suppose so. Listen, thanks for being my date, handsome.
Oh, it was an honor and a pleasure.
Oh, gosh. Aren't those devastating eyes enough? You have to have Blarney in you, too.
Oh, thank you. See you. Good night, lad. All right. Well, my best.
Thanks for coming.
Congratulations. Thanks. I'll see you. Bye-bye. My last.
I ought to be going too, but thank you so much for inviting me.
Today, nothing of this would have happened without you.
Oh, maybe.
Your attention, please.
Mr. Mulligan.
In honor of the blushing Irish bride, we will now do a bit of the Irish jig. I have it in your blood, Beatrice. You can do it in your sleep.
Let me show you, okay? All right.
Some things are so good and so special in life, you just can't forget them.
I don't feel good. No, heartburn.
My stomach's up. Oh, that gas.
It hurts.
Feels burning.
Pepto-Bismol. Pepto-Bismol is proven stomach medicine. Its effective formula coats your stomach and starts to work right away. This special coating formula puts soothing medication between you and the upset to bring you relief.
Give your stomach trouble good medicine. Pepto-Bismol.
Introducing new Ultra Pampers. The one diaper so dry, it'll take on the rest. New Ultra Pampers, even when it's wet, it's dry, because it works in an entirely different way. Only ultra-thin Pampers' unique lock-away core locks virtually all wetness away from baby's tender skin. New Ultra Pampers, it's the only diaper this dry. It's the winner. It's the driest.
When a child is plugged up with a cold, they feel like they can't breathe, can't draw air into their nose, into their lungs. There is relief. When you put the vapors to work, the special medicated vapors that penetrate deep down, helping break up congestion in the head, nose, and chest to help them breathe easier again. Put the vapors to work. Fix Vapo Rum in the original jar and new Glide-On tube.
The softness of a kitten's touch is the soft touch of Royale.
They sell Royale bathroom tissue. It's soft as a kitten.
Diet Pepsi. All that taste. And now, great looks, too.
Unforgettable experience.
We're glad that you enjoyed it, aren't we?
I've got to run.
Well, where are you? What time is it? Where are you going so fast?
I'm just following up on that story you gave me a free hand with.
Oh, all right. Well, have a good time.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Lily.
Hi.
How nice and grown up you look.
Thank you, Miss Clayton. Thank you very much. Hello, Mother.
Why have you left the reception?
Well, because I was concerned about you. I was very concerned about you. I told Holden that, and he drove me over here right away.
You were concerned about me?
Yes.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I didn't do it. I was a perfect lady. Would you excuse us just a minute? I never did any. I didn't start it. I was fine until those two tacky women jumped me.
Well, I wasn't exactly going to put it that way, but I just wanted to make sure you were all together again. Like Humpty Dumpty.
I'm tough, honey. I'm tough. Where I came from, if you weren't tough, you didn't survive. Life was not always saunas and champagne and masseurs.
Are you sure you're okay? I mean, you have a very, very, very strange look on your face.
I don't.
Yes.
Perhaps I have an aversion to weddings, certainly to my own weddings, and certainly to weddings that end in brawls. Good heaven. I mean, looking there at two people who are vowing to love each other till doomsday, and everybody in the room knows that the chances are 100 to 1.
It's not that bad, Mom.
Baby, the odds ain't good.
Hey, come on. Don't be so cynical. Be romantic.
Oh, romantic, darling? No, I've had too many marriages. Too many marriages and too many relationships. My rose-colored spectacles, if ever I had any, they've gotten all fogged up. Honey, go back to the party.
No,
Get out of here.
no, I'm not leaving you when you're so imbalanced like this right now.
You know, it would make me really happy
What?
if you went to the party and were happy and had your illusions, and I would just stay here and think of ways with my powers to keep you always with your illusions and never disillusioned.
You're in a very weird mood tonight. Very weird.
Darling, maybe it's because I got too close to Mrs. McCall.
Could be. Could be. I gotta go.
Oh, do me a big favor, baby. Don't catch the bridal bouquet. It's still too soon. Oh, well.
What?
Oh, I forgot all about you, darling. Oh, I want you to be very wonderful and very tender with me, because I'm very vulnerable today, for some reason.
Hi, Casey. Hi. Hey, wait a minute. I've been out of the hospital all day. I mean, don't you have any suggestions, any requests?
No. Everything's cool. I'll see you later, all right?
What's with him?
Well, I think it has something to do with what I want to talk to you about.
Something about Dr. Peretti?
Yes, I guess I better start at the beginning. As you know, Casey's been staying at my house, renting a room. Which was my suggestion.
Are you having a problem with him?
Oh,
I bet I know what it is. He's keeping you up at night, isn't he? Loud music. Friends coming in and out at all hours.
No, Bob...
Lila, it's okay to complain to me. I mean, you get to a certain age, you have to have your rest. I'll see if I can find him a room in the residence.
No, I don't want him to move out, Bob. As a matter of fact, I'm glad he moved in. It gave me a chance to get to know him better.
You don't want him to move?
No.
Okay, then what's the problem? Look, I know he was a little obnoxious when he first got here, but he's smoothed out a lot. You know, you've really been a good influence on him, Lila.
Well, thank you, Bob.
No, I mean it. You really deserve a lot of credit.
No, Bob, you don't understand. What I'm trying to say is that Casey and I have become very close.
I know that. And I think it's great for the kid that he's got somebody who's more mature that he can talk to. Somebody that he looks up to. I mean, how old is he anyway? I mean, he's not as old as Craig, right?
Yeah, well, no.
Hi, Daddy. I didn't expect to see you back.
Oh, hi,
here.
kid.
Hi, Lila. How are you?
Excuse me. I better go back to work then. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
When did you get back from the reception?
About a half hour ago.
Daddy, you all right?
Well, yeah, I'm a little dazed right now. I had a very confusing conversation with Lila. It was a little unsettling.
Oh, I guess she told you that she and Casey are in love, huh? I think it's great, don't you?
Weddings. They always get everybody a little crazy, I guess. Always start hoping about things. I always start thinking about the possibilities of things.
I know weddings have that effect on people. I've had a lot of the same symptoms myself since I've been back.
I'll tell you something that I would never mention to your crazy brother. And that is that your mother's been a lot on my mind here today.
Well, I could tell that the minute you walked in the door and asked if I'd heard from Mama.
I was kind of hoping that maybe she would give me a call while you were down in Kansas.
Well, she did, you know, have a lot on her mind. I mean, she's been helping Aunt Elizabeth and all.
Ivor, listen, while the two of you are down there together, she ever mention this, me in regard to the Sabrina business or anything?
No. I mean, but that doesn't mean that, you know, she doesn't believe you. I mean, we have had a lot on our minds lately, you know.
Listen, you know, it's a sign, isn't it? Really? I mean, with Meg and New Mexico and everything, I'm sure she doesn't believe me. Why should she? After all, every time we talk, she always makes it known of how difficult it would be to get back to what we had. I just gotta accept it. I gotta get it through my head, and I've gotta...
Would you get that for me? Thank you.
You said at the desk you'd be here, Dad. Hi.
What's the matter? What?
Hi, Andy.
Judith Clayton.
What about her?
She decided to come to my school today, and I was walking outside with some of my friends.
Yeah?
And she said she wanted to talk to me.
What about?
The same stuff. Sabrina, you, how I felt about Mom, what's going on in the whole family.
This is Lucinda Walsh's doing.
Well, you don't know that for sure.
The hell I don't. Are you okay? Are you all right?
I'm fine. I just hate her asking me all that stuff in front of my friends.
I hate it, too. I hate it a lot.
Dad, where you going?
Look around today, and you'll see less dandruff and more beautiful hair.
Dandruff care is good for your hair.
Because people are using Head & Shoulders more than ever before. Head & Shoulders.
Dandruff care is good for your hair.
Dandruff control shampoo that pampers your hair every time you shampoo. It's like an apple a day. Head & Shoulders.
Dandruff care is good for your hair.
You know it as a powder. You love it as a spot fighter.
Cascade. Beautiful.
Now there's a new way to get virtually spotless dishes. Now there's Cascade, the liquid. That famous sheeting action for virtually spotless dishes is now available in new Liquid Cascade.
Liquid Cascade. Terrific.
Cascade for virtually spotless dishes.
It's the dawn of a brand new day.
Introducing new Sunspray Coast. Like regular Coast, it's got great lather, but a whole new scent. New Sunspray Coast, and invigorating regular Coast, too.
Liberté by Black & Decker. Instant loading, uniquely powered by a disposable thermocell cartridge. No cords, no batteries, no problem refueling. Ready, aim, stop. With Black & Decker's 2-year warranty, your best sidekick, and a great traveling partner. Liberté by Black & Decker. Who says good girls finish last?
Well, I wish Bob hadn't gone back to the hospital. I wish Tom hadn't gone to Washington. Why did I ever tell him I liked the idea?
I'm glad you're going to see him so soon, darling.
Yeah.
You know, I have to keep reminding myself that's not Franny dancing with Seth over there.
I know. And she's also wearing one of Franny's dresses, so it even makes it more confusing.
Oh, sorry if I keep stepping on your feet. I don't do much dancing.
Oh, nor do I.
You seem very quiet tonight.
Oh, I guess I was just thinking about the wedding. And how different you are from anyone I've ever known.
I was just thinking the same thing.
You know, Sierra looks a little lonely. You could ask her to dance.
I don't know what she'd say.
Well, you'll never know unless you try to get married. Come on.
Just wondering, maybe you want to dance? My timing hasn't got any better, has it?
May I have your attention, please? All single women, get ready to catch the bride's bouquet.
Here, well, that sounds mean.
Well, now's your chance, Leslie.
What, do you think I want it? Okay.
Well, shouldn't you be in there, too?
No, I don't think so. No.
Oh, come on, go ahead.
No, I'm
You think I'm getting up? Ready? I'm going to try.
Are you
Voila. Voila.
Ready? Ready.
Well, Daddy, I assumed you knew.
Lila and Casey?
Well, you said you were in a daze from talking to Lila. I just assumed she told you.
Are you sure
Oh,
about
I'm
this?
positive. Casey told me. I think it's great. They're perfect for each other. I'm very happy for them. You should be, too.
Yeah, I am. I think I am. Listen, I got to get back to work. Are you going to the reception?
Uh-huh.
Have fun.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, hi, Bob.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Hi.
How's the reception going?
Oh, getting very Irish
Yeah?
when I left.
Yeah.
How's everything with you? I've been hearing a lot of news.
Yeah. Well, the last couple of months have been very eventful. As a matter of fact, I've been meaning to make an appointment with you. I mean, as if you have the time.
Oh, Franny. Of course, I'll make time for you.
Oh, good, good. It's just a couple of things, a few nagging insecurities I need to work out.
Well, let's
And
go
I
look at
thought-
my book and see what you got.
Oh, that's great. I think I
Might
have
as
some
well
time
right
next
now.
week if you do.
Meg?
Hi.
Hello?
How's the wedding? I heard it was a real storybook romance.
Oh, it was great. It was really nice. I went with Shannon. She and I are old friends. Had a
Yeah.
nice time.
Sure. Yeah, I know. Guess I can't depend on you for taking me to places anymore, now can I? I've been doing that for too long. No, really, I can look out for myself. Hey, who knows? Maybe one day I'll end up with a storybook wedding of my own.
Hello. Can I help you?
Yes, I called earlier about one of your patients, Mrs. Clifford Breyer. I'd like to see her if I may.
Thank you, Klaus.
You're welcome.
I will call you.
All right, I'll be listening. Goodbye.
Oh.
Okay, now we talk.
Good afternoon. I'm Bill Thornberry from Mohawk College. Today we're going to be talking a bit about the Canadian Women's Basketball Championships being held at Mohawk College with my guest, Glenn Harkness. Glenn is a member of the athletic department at Mohawk. Glenn, tell us a bit about Mohawk's involvement in the national championships.
Okay, first of all, Mohawk College is very proud to be host for the national finals. The finals will take place March 25th to the 28th. The championship will feature the top 8 teams from across the country. It's a 14-game schedule played over the 3-day period. If I could just quickly go through the agenda, on Wednesday, March 25th, the teams will arrive to Hamilton, and games begin on the 26th of March. From first game at 2, 4, 6. After the 6 o'clock game is our opening ceremonies, and immediately after the opening ceremonies is our 8 o'clock game, which will feature Ontario 1 versus Ontario 2. You can guarantee that Mohawk College will be there.
Great. Do you have any special events planned other than the games themselves?
Yes, we have a lot planned. We have a lot of halftime shows planned. We have a brunch on the Friday morning that's going to be sponsored by the City of Hamilton, and the mayor will be present. We have an all-Canadian hot shot competition, so there's a lot of fun. So come on out and show your Steel City hospitality.
Great. What do you think Mohawk's chances are making the national finals this year?
Well, I'll say our chances are better than good. I'll say excellent. Currently, we're ranked number 1 in Ontario, number 3 in the country. Going back to last year, the national finals were in Kamloops, BC, and our women finished third, and they brought a bronze medal home to Ontario, the best that an Ontario team has ever done.
Great. Well, how does the public go about getting tickets for this tournament?
Okay, they could phone the number that's being shown on the screen, 575-2259. They can contact myself or Mr. Laurie Cahill, who's the manager up at Mohawk.
Great. And you think Ontario's got a good chance, eh?
I think we have an excellent chance. We'll be there.
That's great. Today I've been talking a bit about the National Women's Championships being held at Mohawk College with Glenn Harkness. Thanks, Glenn. I'm Bill Thornberry from Mohawk College. Have a good day.
Now, Chrysler gives you more. From Mitsubishi Motors, more affordable luxury with Colt Premier, more economy with Colt E hatchback, more driving fun with Colt DL Turbo, new Raider, best equipped 4x4 import, Vista, 4x4 performance with room for 7, and Power Ram 50, more Ram power than ever. Plus, over 550 dealers coast to coast. Now all you need to know about Japanese imports is at your Chrysler dealer.
Join your favorite As the World Turns stars as they move to 2 beginning Monday on TV 11. The new you will be a charmer next.